In the beginning of the story, a very dark jungle is shown where a child was running away, possibly from fear or to escape someone. The scene then shifts to a red bus passing through the same jungle, heading towards its destination. After a short distance, a fallen tree blocks the bus's path, forcing it to take another route, unaware of the potential danger ahead. They then see some skeletons. Further on, all the trees had been cut down. Suddenly, the bus is engulfed in a thick fog, and the children inside look out in fear. The driver has to stop the bus abruptly. He gets down and sees a dead deer in front, which he moves out of the way. As the driver turns back, he is startled. When he re-enters the bus, he finds that someone else has also entered, holding the bus driver at gunpoint. The person threatens all the children and tells them to sit quietly in their seats. All the children obey and sit down. One of the children on the bus remembers reading about this man in the news. He was a serial killer who had escaped from jail a few days ago. What was even more terrifying was that this man only killed teenagers, or one could say he was a psychopath. At his command, everyone throws their phones out the window, and the driver continues to drive. The driver misses another signboard that indicated they were heading towards an abandoned military zone, an area where research was conducted years ago but is now uninhabited. Their bus now enters a tunnel with working lights. However, after a short distance, the bus suddenly stops and they realize the engine has broken down. The psychopath believes the driver is playing tricks, so he holds a child at gunpoint and orders the driver to get down and fix the bus in front of him, threatening to kill the child if he tries any tricks. During this, the tunnel lights go out, frightening everyone. In the dark tunnel, they start hearing terrifying noises. The killer signals the driver to go and investigate. As the driver moves towards the darkness with his torch, he sees a shadow. Upon closer inspection, he realizes it's a terrifying monster. The driver screams in fear, and the monster grabs and kills him. Everyone inside the bus witnessed this. The killer quickly takes the child and enters the bus. All the children start screaming, but the killer tells them to be quiet so the monster doesn't see or hear them. The killer tries to start the bus quickly, but the bus keys are missing. They were with the driver whom the monster had killed. He sends one of the girls to get the bus keys from the driver. The girl, terrified, goes to the driver and is shocked to see that he is dead. The girl couldn't believe it, and tears started flowing, but there was no time to cry. So she takes the key and returns to the bus. The girl was not feeling well on the bus. When the other children ask her about the driver, she shakes her head no. Everyone becomes sad and dejected upon hearing that the driver is no longer alive. Here, the killer tells a boy named Reggie to start the bus, but the bus was broken, so how could it start? He threatens Reggie that if he doesn't start the bus, he will kill everyone. However, Reggie argues with the killer without fear, and finding an opportunity, another child pushes the killer from behind. When the killer falls, Reggie snatches the gun from his hand and points it at him. But the killer starts laughing and says that Reggie can't kill him, as it takes a lot of courage, which Reggie doesn't have. Before the boy could do anything, they start hearing noises from outside the bus. These noises distract everyone, and the killer snatches the gun back. The noises from above the bus intensify, frightening all the children. In anger, the killer gets out of the bus and shouts for whatever is in the darkness to come out and face him. As he was saying this, he suddenly became silent. A strange, terrifying smile appears on his face, and suddenly someone attacks him. The attacker decapitates him. Seeing this from inside the bus, the children are shocked and terrified. They see the creature, the monster, holding the man's head in one hand. The terrifying creature had many tentacles embedded in the man's head. They didn't know what to do. They decide to stay inside the bus to save their lives. But then, they start hearing strange cracking noises from outside. With a creaking sound, the bus door opens and they see the monster's large hands on the bus seat.